the field sales force, and this sounds like a wonderful thing, was that each individual salesperson felt like they were the CEO of their own territory. But the practical implication of having a field sales force where everybody feels like they're the CEO of their own territory is there is a lack of consistency. There's a lack of consistency in approach, in value proposition delivery, and the way they thought about the customer base, and the way they managed relationships, and the way they thought about goals, and the way they thought about quota setting. And that lack of consistency, I think, was more challenging than any of us had anticipated. One of the assumptions that I had made from the outset was that a consistent, systemic approach to the market on the part of our sales team would be superior to the sort of I'm the CEO of my own territory approach. We wanted to test things like the alignment of the compensation plan, whether or not we could effectively segment the customer base in a way that would influence growth and profitability. These were things that we had a gut feel that they were going to work, but we had never tested them before. And we didn't really have a methodology for going about testing those things. We had to reorient the sales force around the concept of quality interactions with our customers, spending more time preparing for those interactions, and maybe being willing to have fewer customer interactions, but of a much higher quality. The impact of the project has been significant across a host of measures. I look at the 6-month period post-implementation, and I look to see where we were at the beginning of that and where we ended that first 6 months. The company has brought on over 170 new customers. Our gross profit per sales professional is up 32% over that time period. The data tells me that what we're doing is working. I think I was most impressed with the fact that the ZS team, while it was appropriately resourced, the team seemed bigger than it was. ZS was sort of ever present during the implementation phase to make sure that what we were doing, that we weren't sort of regressing to the mean, that we weren't falling back on old habits, that we were taking new tools and actually doing new things with them to make sure that we were driving these new tools into the sales force in a way that would really change behaviors in our field-based sales force. That I think was perhaps the most important part of the work we did together.